Well, good evening. It is Friday, January 8th, and I have a special video I've been excited to do. I've been waiting for a couple of pieces to come in, moving away from my normal Mustangs and, American muscle cars and so forth. I am going to be doing a Mercedes video. And these two are the only will not open simply because they are a long card and short card. I'm going to wait until I get a third one of these. I received one of these as a gift, and actually, I think I've received both of them as gifts. Getting a little senile here. And this is the Uwe Rosqvist, the Finnish first female rally champion, touring car champion, excuse me. The Grand Prix winner for, where was it, Argentina? And these are two 1962 Mercedes-Benz 220 SE sedans. And, I love all cars of the world, but I mean, to me, these were always the bad guys in all the, I want to say spaghetti westerns, but they really weren't, or even early James Bond films. These Mercedes were always the bad guys chasing James Bond or whoever it was in all those movies from the 60s and the 70s and so forth. And these were just really cool cars. But since I'm not opening those, I will open some other Mercedes. I'm going to start off with this 50th anniversary Superfast. Which one? Jesus. Sorry about that. Getting a little spastic here. Trying to see if I can read this. It is the 50th anniversary. It is the Mercedes-Benz 220 SE coupe. So this is the 220 SE sedan. This is the 220 SE coupe. Let's take a look at the back of this real quick. Should have done my homework before the video. So 2018 Mattel 50th anniversary 62 Mercedes-Benz 220 SE Superfast. This is just real cool. I had some older Superfast that I had opened, but this is a newer collector series. And as with these newer Superfast, it has the collector box. And when I was a kid, there were no blisters. All Matchbox came in the boxes. They all had numbers on the end. And they didn't have pictures on this end and this end, but they did on the sides. So this is pretty cool. And this is not one I had as a kid. They didn't offer this particular model, or I didn't have it as a kid. And because this is Superfast, this is one of the premium ones. And it also has opening doors. So let's gently take this out of here. Wow. All right, so opening doors. We'll close that one. Open this one. It's a plastic base. It's got these gray plastic tires instead of black, but So let's see. There's the 65th anniversary. Some nice painted details. The headlights are painted. The bumper and grille are chrome as part of the base. And, okay, good. It's got some fairly nice details on the back. 220 SE. The Mercedes three-pointed star. Some chrome trim. This is just a really cool piece to have. Not bad. I mean, it's not a dollar car, but it's... So the steering wheel is that very solid. I heard somebody refer to it as a tombstone style. But you know what? This is cool. Yeah, I know I'm a Ford guy. I'm an American car guy, but always loved Mercedes. I remember the first time I went to the New York International Auto Show in the Coliseum and Columbus Circle was 1977, and so I don't have a 77 Mercedes. I have something similar, but that was the first time, and the Mercedes section was always packed, and it was always these beautiful Mercedes and these beautiful paint jobs. So from the age of 12, I loved Mercedes. I've never owned one. I don't think I could afford one at the time, and now I love old Mercedes. The new Mercedes are pretty, but I don't know that I would ever buy one. So I opened one. I'll show one that's already opened. So this I received as a gift, I believe, from Big Dat Pacino. I could be mistaken, but I think it was Big Dat Pacino. And this is the Matchbox 2019 Mercedes-Benz AMG GT63S. Let's see if it lists a scale. I'm going to assume 164. And this is nice details. And this is sort of going to be Matchbox heavy, by the way. But not exclusively Matchbox. So they have nice tampo details. It's a real nice model. These type of curvy Mercedes are nice. They're nice to look at, but nothing beats the classics, huh? So we'll open another Mercedes here, and this is the recent Mercedes-Benz S123 wagon. And this is, I think, a 2018 or 2019. I know that there have been several colors. This is, I'm sorry, 2020. This is just a really neat car. Let's get this off the card. I'm going to try and save the card art because that's a real cool picture of that Mercedes. And I've seen other people review this, but I've got a couple of pieces that maybe not everybody will have, so I don't mind reviewing some stuff here. So let's start off on the back. Nice tampo detailed. If I can get that, 300 TD. It's got a California plate. It's got the taillights done. No tampo details on the side, but the rear is done well, so we can forgive that. There's that big horrendous post there. It's got clear windows, which is good. The interior is a little bit better than on the Superfast. The steering wheel doesn't look to be that monolithic block, but it's okay. Gray interior. Gray plastic base. I have seen others that have a lighter gray plastic base. The new Aero disc wheels, which look close enough, you know, in this scale to what you may have seen at the time. It's got tampos on the headlights, and the front bumper looks like it's got tampo for a little bit of black there. So, not bad. Sunroof. This is nice. You know, I mean, for a mainstream mainline $1 car, this is cool. I mean, $1 car, no, $5 car, but you know, worth it. Just for the nostalgia. These two are identical. They are $1 cars and no painted headlights, but luckily the chrome grille is part of the chrome plastic base. The black wheels, the same disc style. No taillight or tampos in the back because you have the racing livery. And if you go to YouTube, you can actually see some great videos. One that Mercedes promoted with her actually winning that rally. It was pretty cool. So we did. We opened a car. We showed an open car. We opened a car. We showed. So I'm going to show one more Mercedes that is already opened, and this is that Hot Wheels Premium Transport. This is that 1957 300 SL that I had actually shown in another video. Metal body, metal base, rubber tires, nice black steely rims with the chrome rim, Very good painted details and tampos. This is a very sweet piece. Hold on. There. Made in Thailand, 2019. Mercedes-Benz 300 SL in the IWC timepiece livery. There we go. IWC. Not going to try and mispronounce that. That is cool. All right. So now I'm going to show another open, and don't be disappointed on this one. This one I bid on eBay. On eBay, it was an open car, but this one is actually as special as any that you've seen so far. This classic Lesney Matchbox Mercedes 450 SEL, number 66 Mercedes 450 SEL, made in England, copyright 1979. And so, metal body, metal base, plastic wheels, the classic 1970s, early 80s Matchbox wheels. Opening doors on the front here and a tow hook. This beautiful blue and this horrendous yellow, but especially for the time, the steering wheel's done nicely. Shifter, the interior doesn't look too bad. This I purchased, used on eBay. It came nicely packaged. It doesn't come with a box or anything. But for a pre-owned car, this is in excellent shape. No tampo details, but you can see the embossed where it says 450 SL, the license plate. You can almost make out the Mercedes TriStar, and you can see the taillights. This would have been the era of Matchbox that I had, sort of. This was in 1979, but yeah, up until about 1979 or so, I played with Matchbox and Hot Wheels, but primarily Matchbox. So this is a really nice nostalgia piece, and just, to me, a really cool car. The 450 SEL was a very cool car, and they actually had a fast version of this. I believe it was just the 450 SL 6-liter. And if you've ever seen the movie Ronin, Jean Reno drives a brown version of this in that movie. That movie just rocks. The Audi 8L in that, and the Mercedes, and the bad guys running away in the Citroens. Yeah, so that's a very cool piece. Got a couple more. Another one that I had opened and I will open again is one of my favorite Mercedes in my collection. You've seen it before. I love pulling it out. It was something I added this year, and that is my Schuco Mercedes 200D, the dark green Berlin Polizei livery. And I want to specifically pull that out to compare it. So I'm just unscrewing it from its little base here, because I love this car. I love discovering Schuco. You've seen this car before with the lens details, rubber tires, just wonderful details. But wanted to now, yes, it is more expensive than the Matchbox. It has lens details instead of tampos, but just wanted to see how close they got with scale. And I think Mercedes, other than the gray wheels, knocked this one out of the park. And again, now the 450 SEL should be bigger than this 200D, but again, other than the size of the wheels, Mercedes, Matchbox always did them very well. Now, I'm not going to get out a set of calipers and try and check the size on that. But the Mercedes party is not over, because I have two other new cars that we're gonna crack. And one of them is one that I've been trying to get, and ended up getting on eBay because I could not find it. And that was the Hot Wheels Car Culture European Modern Class, excuse me, the 1972 Mercedes-Benz 280 SEL 4.5. And this is another beast from Mercedes. That 4.5 indicates that it is the 4.5 liter V8. And if I am not mistaken, this car can trace its roots to the beginning of AMG. But I shouldn't have said that because I can't remember the specifics off the top of my head. I should have done some research, but the last car came in today, so I wanted to do this video. So let's get this one off the cart. This is so cool. I've seen people show it in the package. I think I've seen somebody actually crack it open, and I don't feel so bad because the blister is already a little weak down here. So hopefully that means I'll be able to get it off without ruining the card art. There we go. So let's get this bad boy out of here. And that's a nice heavy piece. Wow. So the tampo work here, side marker lights and the chrome on the side here is beautiful. The trim around the windows done all the way around. Look at the details there. 280 SEL there, 4.5 liter there. Tail lights and a license plate. California 280 SEL. Metal base. Oh, and I got it upside down. 72 Mercedes-Benz 280 SEL 4.5. 2019 copyright Mattel. This is beautiful. These chrome steely rims. Now this is a little lowered as far as suspension. It looks like a resto mod. Let's take a look at the front. So chrome grille, chrome bumper, beautiful like peanut butter or caramel colored interior. You can see the windshield wipers done there. Turn indicators. This is sweet. That is beautiful. I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting for an opportunity to find this one for months. With COVID, I wasn't going out as much, but my Walmart and my other stores, they didn't have this set, so I really wanted it, so I went ahead. And then the final one is something that I waited for delivery from Europe, and is a very special piece. And I'm just going to take it out of its little box here that it was shipped in and show you this. Mercedes-Benz Type 280 SL. This is a mid-60s Mercedes Roadster. And we're going to take that screw out and get it off the base. And this is a Kyosho. If you saw my video where I did my best of 2020 new brands that I discovered, you'll see that Kyosho is one of those brands, along with Schuco, that I never owned before. I think I got my first Kyosho was my BMW Z8 and then my Cobra. And I have a few more. So beautiful, the wheels. So this is a plastic base metal body. It is a little light because it doesn't have a roof. A nice detailed interior. Let's see if we can get a view of that steering wheel. That looks fairly accurate to me. Nice details there. Because it's silver, it doesn't show up as well. The 280 SL and the three-pointed star. But the Taillights are painted, not inserted. There is some detail not painted on the chassis there. You can see the exhaust and part of the suspension. The tires are rubber, and the wheels look very good. Let's see the front. There we go. Kyosho lensed headlights, and the turn signals at the top have a slight amber or yellowish tint to them. Beautiful grille. There's that iconic three-pointed Mercedes star. Nice tampo with the Mercedes logo there, which not focusing perfect, but at this small detail, this is beautiful. And if I ever win the lottery, I want to get that BMW Z8 and one of these. Independent suspension, these things, I remember watching the videos on YouTube, and before there was YouTube, watching reviewers on like My Classic Car and so forth. These are beautiful. So there we go. That is my Mercedes video. I have one more Mercedes on the way. It didn't get here in time, but that's okay. And that is one I had in my childhood, so I may do just a video on that, or maybe I'll crack these out. But I was so excited. These arrived today, and these arrived earlier in the week. So, and I had the Schuko, I had these others. So, this is a little self-indulgent, my little Mercedes special. I hope you liked it. A variety of brands, majority Matchbox. 1, 2, 3, 4 Matchboxes, 2 Hot Wheels, actually 6 Matchboxes, these 2 here. 2 Hot Wheels, 1 Kyosho, and 1 Schuko. So, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think of this Superfast? I mean, my one minor complaint would be the gray tires. It's not even bothering me that they're plastic wheels. But the Hot Wheels is dynamite, and the Schuko is dynamite, but this Kyosho, I just love this. So comment down below. I'll be doing a couple more videos this weekend. You have a great evening.